Hey guys, we're taking a quick break from our usual videos because of as you know, there's a coronavirus outbreak right now. So we feel we should talk about that a little bit.
We found out about it actually when we were on holiday for the Chinese New Year. I think it was like the second day in, we were in the Philippines, and I started seeing on Weixin, it's like Chinese Twitter, people started posting pictures of themselves wearing masks.
So we've been away for 6 weeks because our return to China was delayed because the flights were cancelled.
Then we thought, this is real serious. So I don't want to go back to China if airlines are cancelling our flights. So after our flights got cancelled by the airline, we decided to go to Kuala Lumpur because at that point there was not many coronavirus cases.
But eventually the time came for us to come back. Of course, we could not be on a vacation for so long.
Today is the day we leave. Now we're going to China.
Ready? We're going back home! This is the airport, yeah. Huh? Look, there's our airplane. Cafe Dragon. As you can see, everyone's wearing face masks because of the virus going on in the world.
Things are quite under control here in Shenzhen. There's no new cases for 4, 5, 6 days. Some other families that we knew were also stuck on this sort of permanent vacation. Were coming back. Yeah.
Everyone's masked up. Hello. 50.
AC or the FG?
50.
In the middle of it.
It has a TV!
Oh, lucky. Didi is the last airplane to Hong Kong. The holiday is over. But what I've never experienced before is when we arrived in Hong Kong, there was no queue. No queue. Yeah. Customs was wide open. Also, the airplane was wide open. There was no one on it.
Why are we going back? You know, well, we live here. We have lives here, jobs here. So, like I said, we assessed the situation. It felt safe enough, and now we're back.
Kids, we're in China! Where's Freddy? We're in China! Freddy! Look, there's a rocket building! Oh, let's see if our house is not robbed. It's been 6 weeks, kids. Oh, it's the radio.
We're basically just staying indoors, keeping the kids indoors.
We just all day make dens, right? Like this. We play with Lego. What else do we do?
Dance.
We dance.
And play with
And play with the kittens.
And play with toys.
Play with toys. What kind of toys do you like, Freddy?
And kiss.
We kiss.
Yeah, say hi. Look, Freddy's still in his pajamas here. Why get dressed when you can't go out, right, Fred? Say hi, Fred. Go on then.
There is a quarantine, but it's different for each district and each neighborhood. And the quarantine in this building It's not so strict because there's been no cases here. We are allowed to go out like the adults, one by one. So every day or every other day, one of us goes out to the supermarket and comes back, and that's about it.
You know, life is not so restricted here in Shenzhen. I mean, you look around outside, there's still people walking around, people going to the park. They're still being safe, wearing the mask, washing their hands all the time, keeping distance from one another. But it's not so heavy here. So, yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah, so now things have changed because you can't just go out, you have to wear the mask. You can't just press the elevator button because
We're going to call it this.
God knows who touched it.
Maybe a knuckle or
Yeah, I use
elbow's best.
Elbow's best.
Yeah.
Use your elbow. Because with the knuckle, I mean, you still go like this sometimes. You don't even realize it.
Try not to catch coronavirus and die on your way out. If you're not back in an hour, I'll call the body retrieval service.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Local mall still closed. So are you having a good time at home?
I'm also having a good time.
You're also having a good time. We're just in our pajamas the whole day, huh? The whole day. Why is that?
Here we go.
We can't go out. Why can't we not go out? And our local fish restaurant has no seafood anymore. Oh. You made a den for the little Kiki?
Yeah.
What's in this box? Another one! This restaurant has a sign on the door. You can order, but you can't go in. Is life different now that there's a virus? You don't go to school anymore, huh?
That's great.
Yeah, for you it's great. I just went to the supermarket, and everywhere you have these guys are checking your temperature with the temperature gun. These guys are having the best time ever. Like, I went in and he checks my temperature and he starts screaming in shock, and I thought, what's going on? He like scared me for a second, then he starts laughing because he wanted to trick me and pretend I had like 40 degrees fever. When you go to the supermarket and you have your trolley, you don't just grab a trolley and put your hands on the bar. You get a bag, you put the bag over the bar, and then you start pushing. Just little things like that. Everyone is doing that.
Yeah.
Like new life hacks.
One thing that puzzles me is I've been reading in the news that in Australia and America or over the border in Hong Kong, people are bulk buying toilet paper.
Yeah.
Toilet paper? Why do you need to bulk buy toilet paper?
Like, since when do you have to prioritize your bunghole? I don't get it. When there is a pandemic and everyone's in a panic, I think the last thing on your mind is gonna be your bunghole. Why would you prioritize that and buy super loads of toilet paper to be able to wipe it? I mean, if there's a crisis, you just freaking step in the shower. I would bulk my Coca-Cola.
Yeah, get some beers in,
Get some Lego.
some wasabi nuts.
Get lots of Lego, because you can Lego your days away in quarantine. That's what we've been doing. Hello， 你好吗？
给我拍好看一点啊！
啊，好，谢
上
谢。
电视啊！
对。Now that there's a virus, how is your life different? It's better?
I can play all day.
You can play all day. Yeah. Oh, the elevator has cling film. You need to make sure when you press the button to use the back of your knuckle. Or your elbow is even better, but not when you're holding this much crap. The first thing that I'm gonna do when I get to the house, besides taking this hot mask off, is sterilize all the food packaging and all the drink packaging, everything, before we actually go in the house.
How are you feeling? You have a fever?
No, 36.2. Wow, it's hot outside. These alcohol pads.
What do you have to do there?
Just wipe it down because you have no idea who touched it. And this virus can live on the surface for 5 days. So a sick person could have had a can of Coke, and then I grabbed it and drank it, and that's at the end. Insane why they made the pads so small for your convenience. So like this one, just where people would hold it, I can just pat it down. Okay, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And Didi, you need to get out because the door is very screechy and that microphone sucks. We've got more videos coming, but we'll go back to normal about Chinese land.
Yeah, this is just a little special
This is just a one-off Corona
update about the
update.
coronavirus. Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Yes.